Welcome to Ames Research Laboratory's Roof video series. We developed this series as a guide to help you maintain your building's asset management plan for the long term. Today, we'll talk about Day 2 of BlueMax application. After the bond coat of BlueMax has dried overnight, the next step in the installation process is the embedded fabric layer. This layer is started by unrolling and cutting a piece of fabric and followed by pre-spraying a section of roof slightly larger than the fabric. Once the spray technician has applied the wet material to embed the fabric handlers first position the fabric over the wet material, then carefully place the fabric onto the wet material beneath. Now that the fabric is positioned, half of the fabric handlers pick up paint rollers and begin to anchor down the fabric into the wet BlueMax beneath the fabric. The other half of the fabric team continue to hold the fabric straight, avoiding wrinkles. As the fabric roller team roll down the fabric into the wet BlueMax beneath, the spray applicator supplements with additional wet BlueMax material on the surface of the fabric to fully saturate the fabric. The pre-spray, fabric embed, and saturating fabric process is completed in additional overlapping passes across the roof surface, panel by panel. After the layer of embedded fabric has dried overnight, the crew examines the fabric reinforcing layer for possible additional attention. The crew looks for loose seams and inadequately saturated fabric. Now that we are assured the fabric reinforced layer of BlueMax was properly installed, we move on to applying a final coat of BlueMax waterproofing across the entire roof. For each coat of material we apply, there's always time to stop periodically and check to ensure that material is being applied at the recommended thicknesses. Ames coatings are designed to perform best at recommended product and system application rates. These material rates are easily checked with the free Ames mill gauges available from our sales staff. As Ames BlueMax is applied, you will notice the material dries down from a translucent light blue to a more opaque dark blue color. This helps you identify your spray patterns as you move systematically across the roof, applying the material. 3 coats of BlueMax roof waterproofing will be installed as a base layer on the roof project. The next step will be application of the Ames top coat materials. As always, Ames Research Laboratories is here to discuss options that are best for your specific roof issues and your bottom line. We recognize that roof solutions are not always a full roof tear-off and replacement, but when the underlying damage is excessive, we will recommend what is best for you.